Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. What we do around here is bring about conversations of a psychological, mental health, emotional health paradigm, coaching paradigm. We do that as often as we can, usually several times per week. We try to do that as often as we can for your own benefit and get you to a better place in a long-term way. This is kind of highly intelligent people is our topic for the moment, and we are you know it's in a really interesting perspective, and so the first thing is the overstimulated mind often gets, or the overintelligent mind often gets bored. Boredom happens because when we think we have solved something, when we think we understand how to do something, for a highly intelligent person, it can be extremely difficult to begin to understand how to challenge ourselves. And without the benefit of a challenge, we get we get bored because ultimately the person doesn't necessarily know what to do with their time, what to do with their energy. The waste of energy is a struggle, and so um, you know that's valuable, and ultimately um, there are benefits of there. And the next thing is highly intelligent people tend to dislike small talk because the purpose of communication for a highly intelligent person is to learn something, grow something, or be helpful. And small talk, really, at the end of the day, does none of these things. Some people say it builds relationships, but you really don't get into building relationships until you have a deeper connection with a person, deeper conversation. And so that becomes super challenging in a lot of ways. There are many, many people who almost come off as aloof because they don't similar care. Uh, you know, it's um, there's there's a definite value in um, kind of looking at making connections, but also realizing that small talk is necessary. And for a highly intelligent person, sometimes they don't put in the connective in the right way. The next thing is a highly intelligent person needs a challenge, um, and ultimately, um, there are a lot of things to challenge us, but needing a challenge often means that making relationships last, and making unchallenging tasks, whether they be professionally or personally, not a focus, can become a source of consternation for the highly intelligent person, because it's like, well, once I've solved you, once I figured you out, there's no reason to continue the relationship, or no reason to continue doing a job. So it means that these people move on from things very quickly, which again can lead to the aloofness. Also, a lot of these people have issues with drugs or alcohol or something like that, mainly because there's almost a feeling of like, well, I need to feel something different, new. I need to discover, and that's the other part of it too. Discovery is a major part of what drives a highly intelligent person. What drives a highly intelligent person who ultimately is valuable can lead to a lot of challenges, and there's an interesting value there when we begin to understand. Uh, you know, that's that's an interesting way. Um, so, also another thing to kind of look at is the nature at which we kind of look at how we speak. Highly intelligent people are more careful with their words. They're careful with the way that they speak. They're careful with the way that they connect, and it's um, a continual run of choosing words carefully, thinking about how words can affect another person, and thinking about how connecting with another person can be beneficial or detrimental. Sometimes overstaying welcomes is something that underintelligent people do, or highly emotional people who don't value logic often do, and that can be problematic for a number of reasons as well. Hopefully, this is helpful. Keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.